The last time we had a sequel from Pixar was in 2019 with Toy Story 4. Inside Out came out in 2015, and it quickly became not just an incredible Pixar movie, but also an incredible movie in general. Inside Out is probably one of Pixar's most mature films, and it is probably one of the most complex and intriguing films when it comes to world building. It's almost as if this film was made for world building, as we all wanted to see different parts of the inside of Riley's head. And so, with the teaser trailer of Inside Out 2 being released recently, we got exactly that, with the idea of brand new emotions being introduced to this story. I do apologise for the lateness of this video. I have had some electrical problems. I've had no Wi-Fi, no power for the past few days, so I do apologise that this video is incredibly late, but hopefully you will enjoy my thoughts on the new teaser trailer. Like in the last film, we expect the next stage in Riley's life, with her moving on to more adolescent teenage stage. It's the perfect next step for this story to go, and looking from the poster, who knows what other emotions are going to turn up. We got our first look at Anxiety, who is of course a perfect character to be introduced, and it looks like Pixar are going for a more natural progression of Riley's character, as well as of course the emotions that we have. We don't yet know what the plot is going to be about, but the release date is June 14th, 2024, and I am really looking forward to it. Although I doubt that it will be out in the UK at that time, knowing Pixar. It will also be the directorial debut of Kelsey Mann, which always leads to the excitement. He has worked on other Pixar films such as The Good Dinosaur and Elemental, and it's always interesting to see new directors, especially in Pixar, as we never know what we're going to expect from new directors, but we know he has some big, massive shoes to fill. Something we already knew, which is sadly the original voice actors for Fear and Disgust, Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling, won't be reprising their roles, which I find very disappointing. For the most part, replacing voice actors can be very odd, just due to the fact that the voice is the only thing you really hear. But obviously, I am not going to judge until I see the final film, however that is a massive disappointment. A big buzz around the internet is that due to seeing the adults' heads in the first film, we didn't see these new emotions in the adults' heads. Pixar never really plan on doing sequels for their movies, they just plan on making a good first movie, which is actually the right attitude to have when making any film. I'm sure Pixar will resolve this matter, but with my guess you could already say the first film explains part of it. We see from the first film that the dad's emotions are led by anger, and the mother is led by sadness, showing that the emotions have some sort of hierarchy, perhaps that some other emotions fade away, or aren't as heavily involved inside the person's head depending on their emotional state. I'm sure all these questions will be answered, but that's what I like to guess that is going on. In the teaser trailer, if you do slow it down, you do see the names of the added emotions names: envy, embarrassment, anxiety, ennui, and they all show up at the very end just very quickly. Whether these are our new emotions we do not know, but we have only seen anxiety so far, but it's certainly most likely that these are the new emotions that are going to turn up in this film. Sequels in Pixar films have always been a sort of sore spot. The Cars franchise was never really very well received, Toy Story 4 massively divided fans as well as Incredibles 2, and of course Monsters University was a prequel but was very well received. But Inside Out 2 seems like a fantastic idea for a sequel when you think about what Inside Out represents. It is definitely seen as a good therapy movie, and for obvious reasons. It of course has been several years since we have seen these characters, so going back will definitely be a welcome sight. Inside Out 2 is one of the most anticipated films when it comes to Pixar. Considering the trailer broke Disney's Frozen 2 record for the most viewed trailer in under 24 hours, I think it's fair to say people are hyped for this movie, and why wouldn't you be? But let me know in the comment section, what are you looking forward to when it comes to Inside Out 2? Are you as excited as I am, or are you a little bit skeptical? If you like animated films like I do, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content on all things animation, and be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.